we got to start blaming quarterbacks for throwing passes that are just out of reach. Like, if a ball is thrown to a receiver and he reaches his hands out and jumps as high as he can, and the ball barely scrapes the cells on his ring finger, and now it changes his trajectory a little bit, and he's like, yeah, technically I did touch it, then you shouldn't be like, oh man, nah, that's like definitely on the receiver. You touched it, you got to catch it. I think the receiver should have that mindset, because you never want to start blaming the quarterback and just start getting mad at your quarterback. You want to say that anything that's in your vicinity, you catch. You want to be that guy. So you don't want to blame, you don't want to get in the business of that. So as a receiver, you should never have that mindset. But if you're a coach, if you're a GM, if you're a fan, just an outsider looking at the play, you can clearly tell it was off target. It was not realistically close enough for him to catch. Should the receiver say that? Should the receiver have that mindset? Not really. But as outside people, we could be like, bro, you threw the ball, and just because he was able to try his hardest and barely was able to get his cells on his pointer finger, on his middle finger to touch the ball for an instant, and he admits that he touched it due to that now we got to say that was a catchable pass. It's not catchable. If he has to try his hardest and can't do that, this honestly happens a lot on deep passes. We'll see someone running down the sideline, they jump out, they dive out to go catch the ball, and they just go, it's just a little too far. And then people will say, oh my God, he's got to catch that. And I'm like, he tried his hardest to catch it, and the ball was still too far. So then, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to, like the quarterback has to throw accurate passes? We got to start getting in the business of calling out these quarterbacks on some of these inaccurate throws.